so helpful. I don't think anyone can see us until we have to cut us to the screen.
right. Let's go, baby. Woo! How's that mic sounding, honey? Think Stelio's is in the way right now or what? Yeah, boy! Let's go, Jack. You guys don't know who I'm talking about. You soon will. What's going on, everybody? Mr. Poseidon here. Welcome to this week's episode of Let's Talk Fishing. Woo! Let's lower that a little bit. What's going on? Lots of people fishing out there. I mean, from what I'm seeing on Instagram, everybody and their mother is catching stripers. You could be in Florida catching stripers right now. From Jersey all the way out to Montauk, everybody's catching stripers. Now look, I'm gonna, everybody says the same thing. Oh, they're not in big quantities. They come by, it's a hit and miss and blah, blah, blah. But look, the facts are, always remember this. This is basic facts. The more you grind or the more you go fishing, the more chances that you have that you're gonna catch more fish, and one of those fish is gonna be a big fish. Who knows? Could be a stacked lure on the other end of that and increase the odds a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You're in the jam in the surf, got a half-ounce buck on, wind picks up, current picks up. Instead of changing the whole jig, hey, bang, boom. Screw off the head, put on your ounce head or your jig head, screw it right back on and you're ready for action. No hooks to worry about, nothing. Just smooth sailing on that next cast for that big fish. All right, so you guys know who we got on today. We got on Stack Tackle, but before we get to them, we're going to say our hellos. So, Mr. Poseidon saying hello. Let's say hello to my wife. Hey, honey.
Hi.
What's up with the camera? Making this, wait a second. Let me fix this. This would be a bad time for it to go down. There you go. So what's going on?
Hi, good.
We had a good week, right?
A lot of details here to
A lot of
fix up.
freaking details as far as these tournaments that I'm
I know.
trying to set up. It's not easy, guys. You meet guys like Stack Tackle and they just don't want to donate to the tournament. It's horrible.
Totally opposite.
Great guys. They're in the tournament. They're going to be on the jacket in Jersey.
Woo-hoo.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a beautiful thing. So, let's say hello to everybody out there first. Let's lower that. Hey, hon, you want to get that big head of mine out of the way? It's kind of big on screen,
Here,
isn't it?
there you go. How's that?
Let's say hello to everybody. Let's get
You
the
need
4 eyes.
eyes.
I need an extra 2 pair of eyes. That's what I need. Mario Gandini, what's up, Mr. and Mrs. P, hardest working YouTubers. Thank you. And just to let everybody know that 5 years ago today, we started our live stream. I started the channel 7 years ago, but I started the live stream 5 years ago. We started out in the morning. We were doing 10:30 shows for about a year, I would say, right, hon? 10:30 in the morning we were doing every Sunday. So we wanted to change it, and that's what we did. We changed it. We started them at 7 o'clock Sunday nights. Here we are today, 5 years later. We basically have not missed not one single week through Father's Day, Mother's Day, all kinds of holidays, Christmas. Even
Hospital stays.
Hospital stays in the middle of the hospital. People were looking at me with splattered blood. They're like, this is this guy. And I lost, how many subscribers did I lose that week? I was in my pajamas running around the hospital room with the nurses telling me, you got to be in bed, Mrs. Stampos. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Tom Hood, what's going on, buddy? Tom Hood had a nice fish, personal best this week. I'm going to get that number for you right now. But Tom Hood fishes up there in the north, out of Massachusetts, also Rhode Island. Big-time fisherman on the kayak. And hold on. Tommy Hood. I'll get you. Watch this. There he is, Tom Hood. Biggest this season. Taped at 42.5 inches. Tight lines. Thanks, Tom. Congratulations on that fish, Tom. I know you're a hard-working kayaker, and just as much as we like to say we work very hard off the surf, it gets even tougher when you're carrying bigger equipment and things to prepare for. It's a lot more work. continue on that list. Church Wood, what's up, buddy? Mike Kish, John Francisconi. Don't go, Joe. I'm just trying to get a ton done and then start shipping. Don't go, Joe. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Willie J. Willie J, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see you at the tourney this year. Congratulations on that bonus box, brother. Mario Gandini, you better come, Mario, and bring the girls this year. They're old enough. Bluff Lures. Dan, we got to get you back on the show, Dan. Dan, we got to get you back on the show, buddy. You are the man. I always say, Dan, the man. I love people no matter what. It's just a stupid personality I have, and it is what it is. But Wombat, what's up, buddy? Wombat's out there fishing Rhode Island. If you caught him on Instagram, and if you haven't, please follow him on Instagram. Got a nice fish out there. Awesome catch, Wombat. And I'm going to kick Stelio's ass for laughing at me on screen. I see you, Stelios. No, I'm kidding, buddy. Jack, his buddy over there, partners for life, man. You got to be. Work hard. Don't tell each other everything. In about 6 months, you'll be broken up. Trust me. But tell each other everything, man. That's strong business partners. Okay, John Francisconi, what's up, buddy? Big Sis Wolf, we sent out that package to you. Anybody who's waiting for a package, all the packages went out this week. Good to see you on the show. Who else do we got out there? Carlos P. What's going on? Dope Fishing Live talk show. So far, been running into most shows. Thanks, Carlos. We appreciate you. Go, Carlos. Let's go, baby. That was a good one, Carlos. Bobby Gates, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. What do we got there? Who else we got there? Aquatic Apes, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. All right, listen. Enough of Mr. Poseidon's failing life here, but let's try to do this right now. We're going to introduce two of the coolest, two of the hottest, or let's just say the hottest business out there right now. I only heard about Stack Tackle through my buddy Valentine, who was at the tournament last year. He called me up and said, I'll stop by my buddy's booth. I said, who's your buddy's booth? He goes, Stack Tackle. I said, I think I saw them. I'll stop by. So we stopped by, and we met him, his partner, Jack. Also, he had some family members there. I think his dad was there helping out. But these guys were pretty much in tune. They did something really innovative in the market of changing jig heads, which even when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty easy. Just don't lose your marbles when you're out there. Make sure you keep them all together. Other than that, these guys know what they're doing. They're out there fishing also. They know how to catch fish. I've seen you guys on Instagram. So anyhow, let's get to them right now. Let's introduce them. Say hi to Jack and Stelio, Stack Tackle. What's up, guys?
Woo, where's your little sound?
Yeah. Give them a little.
What's going on?
Hey guys.
Let's just let me settle down the subscribers. There you go. So other than that, what's up, guys? Good to see you, Stelios. Good to see you, Jack. What's going on? Two young men. Look at that, honey, right?
I know.
They could be our boys. You guys want to be like our kids? We never had kids, so we're always looking to adopt. Yeah, you know why? Because this way, you're already well-established kids. I don't got to deal with all the garbage before it, so
Oh my
we'd
God.
be glad to take you on in, Two good kids, you know what I'm saying? Become a part of the partnership with Stack Tackle. It's a beautiful thing. All right, guys. Anyway, good to see you. I'm glad you came on the show. Ever since I met you guys at the New Jersey show, which is probably the largest show that I go to yearly. That's the Edison, New Jersey show down there. That was freaking awesome down there. Anyway, let's say hello. Stelios, Jack, what's up?
Going on. Busy. Packing, fishing.
Yep.
Designing.
Right. All right, let's start from the beginning because right now you're ruining the show. This is going to be very
Why?
boring, I see. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Stop
kidding. I'm
it.
kidding. What I want to say is I'm kidding around. Would you stop it? You got to ruin my shit every week, goddammit. I'm going to have to get angry.
You're so bad.
Start cursing here a little bit anyway. So anyway, let's get back to, I'm sorry, guys, Jack and Stelios. So I want to know how this fishing thing all got started for you guys? I know you weren't born together and came out with fishing rods. So start out with one. Jack, I'm going to start off with you. How'd this fishing thing start with you, Jack?
Fishing for me, honestly, it started with my mom taking me out fishing completely freshwater when I was a little kid. Um, I never really fished with my dad at all. It was kind of opposite. I fished with my mom. I played baseball with my dad, and my uncle too was really big on taking me fishing when I was younger. That's how I got into fishing. And then once I got into middle school and high school, I started like saltwater fishing, getting really interested in striped bass. And that's where I started. Yeah,
That's where you're at. Let's go to Stelio. Stelio, same question for you. How did this get all started for you?
Yeah, so I started saltwater fishing first, actually, in Long Island in Mattatuck with my Bapa Louie on the Mattatuck jetty there. That's where I started fishing from when I was a little kid catching snappers, 6, 7, 8 years old. And then my love for it just grew then, picked up freshwater, and then just been fishing, then fished Jersey Shore, Ocean City, New Jersey, Long Beach Island, up in the Raritan. Um, just grew up fishing with my Bapu, with my dad, and then met Jack in high school. Freshman year of high school, we've been fishing together ever since, really. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so that's basically how you guys got started. The only reason I asked that, you guys, first time on the show, I want to know who you guys are also. So that's why I asked those simple tech questions. Next question is going to be a little bit more personal, but don't worry, it's all cool. I know one thing for sure. You guys wear different color underwears. Let's start with Jack. What color underwears do you wear, Jack?
You're so stupid.
No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding. My goodness. All right, let's get back to that to those questions. So how did you guys meet, man? How'd you come across as friends and the fishing? Tell me.
We met in high school. We were freshman year, like one of the first days we had our laptops out, and I had fishing stickers all over my computer.
Oh, cool.
I looked across the room and he had fishing stickers all over his computer. And then that's how we met, really.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So I met my wife. She had all kinds of sex stickers on her computer, and I had all kinds of sex stickers. But no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about that. I kid about everything. My wife's like, he's so stupid. I tear her up in the bedroom, guys. You have to. You're 26 years together. You can't, gotta be the man all the time. Don't let that slip away.
I'm leaving.
All right. Anyhow, Kenny, Turtle Cove Tackle's out there listening to this. He's laughing right now. Kenny, love you, buddy. Big Ken, that's Turtle Cove Tackle. Some of the best equipment that you can have on your belt. I just picked up again my Boga holder this week. I went over to my store in Paramus, New Jersey. That's Ramsey Outdoor. They got a lot of great stuff in there. But I picked it up this week because, guys, I don't know if you know, on your beaches last year over there in New Jersey, you guys are all thieves, man. Nobody returned my belt. I lost it with my Boga on there. My Cuda pliers, finito. 20 years I had that stuff, except for the belt. The belt I had a little less, about 4 years. But the old belt I got still. But anyhow, it's very depressing. You guys aren't actually thieves. You should charge less for your loss. But anyway, I'm just kidding, guys. So let's get back to these guys now. So you met and you saw the stickers, and obviously you went fishing together, right?
Freshwater
So
fishing.
you went fishing now. How did this thing now start where you said, hey, man, you know what? Me and you know a lot about fishing. We catch most of the fish than people in the world, right? That's what you were telling each other. So basically you said you want to start a business. How did that come about?
I could take this.
Yeah, go.
Obviously we both had the passion, and we both kind of had like different side hustles in high school, doing different things. Playing different sports, but by the time it got to the end of high school, we started seriously, like, we both had an idea in our head that like maybe we would want to start something for the future, and maybe it wasn't that serious. Maybe it was just something that like in the beginning was a way to make some money, right? Or like just on the side, because we were in high school, but it eventually came to and became something when we came out with the idea of the Screwy head jigs that we really thought had potential. So then we started taking it more seriously. We started reaching out to attorneys, like patent attorneys. We started really working with different materials, drawings, getting prototypes made. That's kind of where it started. But you guys our customers, they didn't see that product for like 3 years. So that product was being developed and in our heads for a long time before it even touched the market. And that was, I guess, really 3 years after we started really making some of the basic striped bass and freshwater lures in the beginning. Yeah.
So I figured that these, you know, these jig heads here, which is a great idea. It's fabulous. This came about. I mean, you guys were probably, you know, in high school about still playing with Legos. And is that where the original idea came from, the concept, you know? These kids are like my kids, honey. I feel like, you know.
They're so young.
They're so young. You guys are good guys. I know that what you've done is quite amazing because, you know, I can't always take the people who are making their plugs and, oh, these are the best. It's what you hear back from everybody, and that's what I've been hearing back, the ease of just having to switch jig heads. You know, one day you're coming down, you decide to switch at a, you know, fish at a jetty. It's already on your rod from the day before, like plenty of times like me, and you go down there, and this time the water isn't still, it isn't glass. You got a current. Now all you got to do is just switch the jig head. And if you're off, maybe go up a little, maybe go down a little. It's fantastic. You're really pinpointing that fish with this package of jig heads. And I got the white tails here, or the white shads, but I know that you guys also make them in. Hey, hon, can you run that for me?
What's that?
That ad, that shop that they were in.
Where's that?
You can get that in my photos in on my.
Okay.
You want my ID online?
Yeah, you're going to tell everybody your password.
Everybody. So, like I was saying, it's a wonderful idea, but we'll get back to this in a second. I want to talk more about this, but I want people to know out there that this isn't all you guys do. You guys make some, look, what got me that day, and I came to your shop, and I love, guys, you could take lessons from these guys, some of you guys who are trying to start a business where you're selling product. The number one thing you want to do is make this desirable to me, to anybody else who's a fisherman. We'll make it desirable to me, because what I like, the striped bass is going to like. Just use it in the right time of fishing. But you're going to, you know, align to me. And the way that happens is the packaging is very important. I don't know, some of you guys might not like it. Some of you guys put stuff in Glad bags, still out, stuff like that. Listen, I buy the stuff and I respect it and I use it. But what's the matter, honey? What is it? Mine? Oh. You know, and then you ask me, why do you always forget what you're thinking? I forgot what I was thinking now. But anyway, what I was saying. Yeah, the packaging. So basically the packaging that you guys have on everything you do, very professional. I know that stuff doesn't come cheap and everything, because everybody would be doing it. But, you know, I enjoy stuff that looks professional when I buy it. And something like this is very professional, very easy to use, very simple instructions. I know you guys have a YouTube, which I also put down. You just got to get used to spinning the tail around the hook, which is probably the simplest thing in the world. And I love the way you guys have it lined up and you explain it, because some guys can't put it on straight. It took me a while to learn before I was like, oh yeah, this is easy. And not through you guys, but many years ago, I got it so I can have my lure straight. Some of them come out like hunchbacks, like they had back surgery, things like that. But I appreciate that. So tell me a little bit about your product, when you designed it, what happened? So you went out and you said, let's try it out now. Tell me about that.
You want to just talk about like where the product originated first, I guess?
Yeah. So
go ahead.
Jack and I, we fish primarily in Long Beach Island, right below Seaside Heights, the island above Atlantic City, New Jersey. There's a jetty there. On one side, it could be anywhere between, 20, 30, 40 feet. Mm-hmm. And then on the other side, when you get to the tip, it could be anywhere from 5, 10, 15 feet, even shallower. So if you're fishing 20 feet of water, you're fishing, 1 ounce, 1.5 ounces. And you want to fish the other, and a blitz is going down the other side, or a blitz is happening right on the rocks, and you don't want to be fishing 1.5 ounces. We thought, why don't we make a jig head where you could just switch out the weights real quick, go from 1.5 ounces all the way to 1/2 ounce in seconds while fishing the same plastic, and you could get on that blitz of fish while you're fishing. We make another variety of, we just came out this in the fall too, our mully.
Oh, nice.
right under an ounce BKK.
Oh, I love that. Love that big eye, bro.
Through wired. And then we
Sweet.
also make a swimmer. We call it our Quigley.
Yeah, this guy I heard of. I saw it online.
Right under 2 ounces. We're actually developing a new version of it, just changing the shape a little bit. You could show it.
We'll show you guys.
Very similar, just changing the shape up so it swims a little better.
Nice.
Casting's a little better as well. But
And then we
Good
also
stuff.
make an 8-inch pencil popper for the surf guys, 3 ounces.
So I want you to tell me. You got your pencil popper right there. How do you operate that popper in your areas in New Jersey? What are good conditions to operate that in?
I mean, we fish it a lot. Open ocean, or like, I mean, in here so we have really a jetty on all the way on the north end.
Sure.
Down in a couple towns on this island, we have a couple rock jetties, but mostly everything is covered up by sand at this point. So we're fishing open ocean, right? Sand bottom. But we like to fish it a lot. A lot of times we're fishing it for bluefish, right? We're just it's 3 ounces, so you can cast it really far. So you have no problem getting past the bar. Different parts of the island here, the bar could be 50 feet off the beach. The bar could be 200 feet off the beach. So it's important to have that heavier, specifically for Long Beach Island if you're coming to fish here. But calm conditions, obviously, rough conditions, everything really. It's really heavy. It sits at like a 45-degree angle, so you're not going to have any problems with it diving or anything like that.
Nice.
And then we have obviously all different colors. Like we have
Sure.
a light color blurple. We got something for if there's squid around, for some of you northern guys. We have some natural colors, bunker, bone glow. So yeah, a little variety of everything. But there's 2 different ways we like to fish those plugs too. Like we like to walk them, and we do like to pop them as well. Just pop them and stop them.
Sure.
But yeah.
Sure. Pencils are known to get some distance on them, but I want to go back to this really quick to Will Walker. That's 401 Plugs. He just mentioned, he said, those guys had a nice table at the JSS show. Good looks, fellas. Such a great concept. It'll get new folks dialed in quicker and help understand the water columns, which is what you guys were basically talking about on the jetties. On one side could be 30, 40 feet. The other side could be 5, 10, 15 feet. So it's definitely always nice to have this baby right here with you, and you can make a quick switch right there where you need it. Say hello to a couple more people for a second. Eric Cabrala. What's up, buddy? Got to antagonize the laws. Tony, what's going on? Another supporter of the Montauk Striper Challenge. Tony makes some awesome plugs. My favorite being his peanuts. Don't buy just one. Buy a jar full of peanuts. They're always better. But I use this stuff down by you guys around the Thanksgiving time when you got the blitzes. Sure, you got big fish too, but a lot of those blitzes are happening with younger stripers. So when I've used his down there, I had so many fish after fish. I mean, I just matched the batch, as I like to say, not match the hatch. Spread that, will you guys? Do me a favor. Match the batch out there. So other than that, let's keep going down the list. At Point, what's going on? I got to call you, Eb. I got to get some fresh bags in from you. Also, Professor, what's going on? I just told my father-in-law, did you bring home some watermelon? Oh, I forgot he said so. We'll get some. Brian Hamlet, I got to call you next week, Brian. I got those measurements for you for the new trophy Brian is going to be designing for me. Wombat, what's going on, buddy? Going to win that Bill Wetzel tournament this year or what? Let's go. Ronnie M., thank you so much, Ronnie. Ronnie was the winner last year at my Piermont Striper Challenge. We don't have that anymore. Too many people. The pier actually got overfilled, and if I had it this year, I'd go to jail. But anyhow, Turtle Cove Tackle, let's go, buddy. Okay, let's get back to our buddies here. It's Stelio and Jack, partners, Stack Tackle. You guys want to follow them? They're on Instagram. Young cats who started this business and had an innovative idea with these jig heads and bottom shad pieces that change right on and off. Good stuff. Congratulations, guys, on that. And the packaging is absolutely marvelous. Something that I like. Very professional. Very, very nice.
Question from Mario there.
Go ahead, Mario. Let's do it. Question. Why the choice of black nickel hooks instead of the Durantin hooks? Is that, I say that right, hon?
I don't know. Duratin?
Duratin
I don't
hooks? Was it to be dual jig for fresh water and salt water, guys? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I mean, I can answer that for you real quick. So yeah, I mean, in the beginning, we did kind of want it to be for use for freshwater. We do have a lot of guys use it for freshwater, believe it or not. We have guys like ice fishing for lake trout with them. We have guys that like to troll with them because they can reel in real quick and just screw off and on ahead, and literally they'll go trolling with them. But yeah, so that was a thought in the beginning, was where do we want to start? And all you guys have seen this product, right? It's a 2X Mustad Ultra Point, black nickel, but we have a lot coming, guys. We have a lot of hooks that aren't even on the market right now, that are going to be on our next release, and that will be a 5-aught, another 5-aught. There will be a 2-aught, and then down the line there will be an 8-aught as well. And those hooks will be, I'm guessing you're looking for a more durable hook. I don't know if that
100%.
Mating, but yeah.
Very cool, man. It's not, listen, in the business that you guys are in, any lure maker is in, there's always got to be something new coming down the road from your business. That's what people look for. And it's the same thing like you ripping us off like Microsoft does with their phones.
What?
They just keep coming out with new things all the time.
Microsoft.
Anyway, no, I'm kidding. It's not Microsoft. It's Apple, right? Yeah, I'll get there one day, guys. God damn it. I wish I was 23 again. Anyway, it's all good, man. I love you guys for being on. You guys, that day I spent some time at the booth. I mean, we laughed. We had some good chat over there. But I knew it. I said, when I walked away, I said, those guys, you know, they know what they're doing. And you guys do know what you're doing because people are catching fish with your product. I see it posted.
Yeah.
So
What's been the feedback, guys? What's been
Tell me.
a lot of the comments that have come back from people? On
Yeah,
your
so when we
things?
first released it, guys wanted skirts on them. So actually, this summer we did an exclusive release with Fisherman's Headquarters.
Yeah,
the pack. So we've been putting skirts on the Screwy heads for the fluke guys.
Oh, cool.
Skirts built in. So hopefully by next year they'll be released to all the other shops. So right now only available at Fisherman's Headquarters.
Okay.
We've only
Wow.
started with one size. We started with the 3-aught and a 5-aught with these head sizes. So we've had guys ask for larger head sizes from like 2 to 6 ounces. We've had guys ask for smaller head sizes, which are coming. We're coming out with a 2-aught from a 1/4 to 3/4 with the 2-aught hook. And then we've had some tuna guys ask for tuna grade hooks from 1 to 3/4 ounces.
Yeah, that will be a 4.8X.
Yeah, which we're also working on. New hook from Mustad coming out, which will be on those. That's an unreleased hook, which will be around a 4.8X hook. So very excited about that with an 8-inch plastic.
I love Mustang hooks, by the way.
So yeah, to like really answer your question, we've had really good feedback, but a lot of people, you know, they want different things. They want a smaller bait, a bigger bait, different weight ranges, different hooks, skirts, no hooks. We have a lot coming out with different head shapes too. That's going to be down the line. So,
Wow.
but it's been going well so far. Yeah.
Wow,
because
this conversation's actually getting good right now. It was boring a little while ago, but it's really good right now. No, I'm kidding, guys.
Don't listen to
But with all the shops we supply, we're in over 100 stores now, and every part, even parts of Jersey, you go to Long Island to South Jersey, it's all different fisheries, how they fish. They want different sizes, different colors. It's really all in the profile. You go to Rhode Island, they want anywhere between 1 and 6 ounces. You go to Wildwood or Cape May, they want nothing over an ounce.
Yeah.
Nothing over an ounce. So, or you go to Florida, they say they sell 10-to-1 3-inch over 5-inch. So we're just trying to expand our product line more so we can cater to more fishermen along the East Coast and really just United States.
That's freaking awesome. I heard most of that because it came out of my ear. I had to go for the overhead just to show your product a little closer to the guys. But, I mean, terrific stuff. Wait a second. Let's see if I can. How come I can never get this
Yeah, so if you want to go in a little more depth real quick about the product itself,
Yep.
so I mean you can see on there there's a little focus a little better. There's a little
Yeah.
screw lock on the back there. That's
Yep.
how where you're going to keep your plastic on. Then if you look,
Mm-hmm.
there's that little rubber ring on there. So I mean you've screwed it on and off. That kind of suctions it on there.
Yep.
And then you have a lead head, you have a aluminum alloy back piece, so that lead is really malleable, it's softer, and then that back piece with that screw there is going to be completely fine. We even have guys that don't fish any weight on it. We have people send us pictures of no head at all, which is really cool. So you really have a 6 option, weight option, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But then if you go to the plastic, if you want to zoom in on that real quick,
Plastic.
you can see we've added some little notches on there so you know where your hook comes out. There's a little cavity on the front that covers up that back piece. And then something a lot of guys don't know is that scale pattern versus that, like, there's really no texture at all in that belly. When you're running your hook down your bait, you want to follow that pattern and you'll rig it really perfectly every time. So it's really thought out. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. I just learned some stuff here. What this thing actually does, which is catch fish. But no, I'm kidding. I know that already. But that's pretty cool, man. I like the part that you guys were talking. See, like I said, I mentioned earlier, when you're a lure maker, you always got to have, new innovations, new ideas coming up. I know Dan from Bluff Lures too. Guy works really hard on his product, and he's always having new product constantly coming out. And I see that you guys are doing the same thing. It's the only way you're going to do it. You can't just, depend on one thing to sell for the rest of your life, unless you're selling bubble gum every day. I mean, you could do that. But
We have a question from
Go ahead.
Church Wood. Are these guys pouring all these jigs themselves?
So when we started off, I was pouring soft plastics. That's how we really got into this. He had more of like an apparel fishing brand, and I was pouring soft plastics in the garage, and then it just came together. We started this. We made a mold, some test molds, but now we're at the point where we're moving so many packs. We're in like 115 stores, where we have them manufactured at the moment.
Yeah, if you go on our Instagram, I think we're at close to like 1,000 posts now. But if you scroll all the way down, there's videos of us pouring on there. Like some of our old freshwater baits. I think some of our like freshwater trout baits are still on there from way back.
wow,
But yeah,
pretty
you can
cool.
check that all out if you're interested in like the origination of the.
I got a question coming in from Turtle Cove Tackle. That's Big K, we call them. What color patterns / colors are available in plastics?
All right, so right now we got the chartreuse, we have a white, we have a black for the low light nighttime fishermen guys, and then we also have a pink, which we're sold out of right now.
Yeah.
We have 4 colors in the jigs as well to match them: chartreuse.
So the pink thing, you guys are you selling the pink with pride flags on them? Because I just want to know. You sold out first, but anyway. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the pink. But we're actually coming. We're gonna have a custom release colorway, like almost limited stock of a color we're gonna release on our website. And then we have some shop colorways that we're working on, custom colorways for stores that won't be available on our website. We have some
Yeah, we love
here.
doing that.
Here's
Yeah, some past ones we have.
yeah. We did
See
a
that.
custom plug for Lucky's Bait and Tackle in Staten Island.
Oh, cool.
777 on top, only available at Lucky's.
Wow.
Here's one we did for Bernie's.
Obviously, you can see there's little hair left on that back hook.
Yeah. Who does your tails, guys? So you guys do them or?
We have everything manufactured now.
got it.
We're at the point where it's
Wow.
on the garage.
You guys got a good operation going. You're heading in the right direction. Go ahead, Ro. Talk to me.
Oh,
She's
no,
got her
he was
hand
saying-
up at me like she's going to throw something at me. So she wants to say something.
Just kidding.
Go ahead.
No, Stelio, you were saying, look, the garage just wasn't cutting it anymore. You were starting to say.
Yeah, no, we just couldn't make enough
Right.
at a time.
Wow, you guys are amazing, dudes. Let me tell you, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Pretty cool thing you're doing, you guys. And I know it takes work. I know it takes work, guys. No matter what you're doing, it takes work. Just as this live stream takes work. It's not just turning on a button. It's working at it through the week. it's having Jack and Stelio going, this guy doesn't even know we're on Sunday. Why hasn't he done anything yet? But yeah, man, I knew you guys were on. It's just very busy this week at work. I had a big project going on at work. So I'm in the mechanical end of the business of air conditioning, HVAC, and I also do heating in the winter, plumbing, all that stuff. So basically, we had a big project going. We had to drain down the cooling towers, lots of work, a couple of double shifts, and it doesn't help when you're trying to do this, my challenge I work on every day, right, honey?
That's
And
a
in
lot.
between, we got about 40 arguments a day. So there's a lot of work going on over here. But other
How
than
about
that,
you guys? Have you guys gotten out fishing
Yeah, we've
these
done
days? What's
And
been
I
going
fished
on?
we're talking about girls here, guys. Go ahead. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't listen
Fishing,
to him.
fishing.
Go ahead.
Started the last couple nights on the sod banks here in Long Beach Island.
Uh-huh.
I was actually fishing half an ounce, and then I was actually fishing it without a head because I was fishing like under a foot of water. So I was keeping this plastic right on top, and I was getting them. Other than that, the beach has been all right. With that nor'easter we had, the fluke fishing is okay now. Before the nor'easter, it was really hot.
good,
It's
yeah.
really, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't fished much together recently, but I fished like around the full moon a couple weeks ago, and I had two. I had a 38 and a 39 that I was trying to break 40. I fished like 3 or 4 days straight. I had like a good window of time where it was like the tide was right at dark, so it wasn't too much of a burden
Right.
to like fish for a couple hours. But yeah, it's been good. It's been really good.
Awesome. So you
Yeah.
mentioned a little while ago, you said you guys have been fishing much lately. So tell me the truth. So I try to make my show exciting. Have you guys had a falling out? Let us know. We'll try to help out the situation, you know?
No.
No.
Too young to have a falling out right now.
No.
No,
Hey.
but you guys, go ahead, Ro. Go ahead.
Question
Sorry.
from Aquatic Apes. How much does it weigh without a head screwed on?
Ah,
So
Classic.
this,
question.
this by itself is a 1/4 ounce. So with this lightest head, you have together it's a 1/2 ounce. So
Show.
you see on the packaging,
Yeah, yeah.
that is a 1/2 ounce together.
Uh-huh.
This next one up. This is a 1/2 ounce with the back piece. It's 3/4, and so on. So yeah,
I love it though. You know what I like about this so much? When I first looked at it, I was like, oh, cool, because you have also, let me get that on the oven. I want the guys to see this. I like how they have the numbers listing the actual ounces next to it. You could see it right here. You know, 0.5, 6 ounces, 9 ounces. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
But it goes up to 1.5 ounces, as you guys know. And awesome hooks. And you guys said you're going to be looking into mustad hooks now?
Yeah, there are mustad hooks on there right now. So
Okay.
the hook we use right now is a mustad 2X. But
Ah,
Mustad's coming out with a new hook, which they actually contacted us, and we're going to be using this new hook that's unreleased on our next production run. That's going to be a little bit stronger than the 2X. It's going to be like 4.8, something like that. 20% stronger than any.
yeah. Depending on the size
Yeah.
of the hook, but yeah.
well, I got to say something that the hooks, you know, when you say 4 times look, I don't want to downgrade any hooks or anybody or any businesses out there, but when you say, let's put it this way, when you say 4 times in a Mustang hook, that hook is a powerful hook. You got a good chance if you catch a tuna off the surf, you're bringing that in no problem. But there's been other hooks that I use, you know, especially hooks that come with lures today. Sometimes they're not putting on the best. People even advertise, oh, it's 2 times strong. 2 times strong bent on me twice in Massachusetts. I was fishing some deep waters there, and we were fishing live mackerel, and we were snagging them and with the ceviche rig, and we were catching fish. But 2 of the biggest fish I got that day both bent the hook, and that's when I was like, okay, from now on, I'm changing all my hooks, and that's what I do. If I go somewhere and I'm expecting to catch a big fish, which is every single time I go out. And please, guys, do not tell me, anybody out there, that you're going out there going, man, I hope I catch the smallest fish tonight. Because no, we know that is not true. Everybody wants to catch that big fish. Everybody. Some people, you know, They have it a little luckier than others. They just worked at it a little longer and might know where to go or follow the fish or know what their patterns are and have it locked down. But that's how you become a good surf fisherman. Go ahead, honey. Read it.
Carlos P. saying, homies are putting in the work. I'm seeing their jigs at most tackle shops.
Yeah, you guys did mention you're in 100 tackle shops right now?
115.
Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
And then we also our stuff's gonna be in mystery tackle box. It was in Q1, 2, and 3. All the whole year.
Yeah, pretty much. And the cool thing too that we talked to some of the guys there, they're specifically putting specific baits that we make for specific times of the year, right? So in the past with their business, they told us that random things when in random boxes. Now it's more detailed with what's going in at what time. So that's going to be really cool. So if you do pick up one of those from online or store somewhere, you're going to be locked in with maybe possibly a stacked tackle product.
Pretty cool. Hey, let's keep going. Delco Joe, do you guys sell individual heads or just full sets like that?
So right now it's just the full sets. We are going to be working on soon. I don't know when the timeline is. Going to be selling them individually. You could buy like 3 hooks by themselves, or 3 half-ounce heads by itself, or 3 1-ounce heads by themselves. If you only fish like 2 sizes, let's say. But right now it's just the packs like this, but I'm not sure when we're gonna release that. But
you can always
Stay tuned.
1 or 2 years.
you can always sell them with the packs like that. This time there'll be 3-time hooks. Next time there'll be 4-time hooks. Next time there'll be 5-time hooks, and you can make choices of what pack and what size hooks you want to go with. See, this is why I mean Mr. Poseidon will be a very good partner for you guys. I think I know what I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding. You don't want me as a partner. Trust me. Ask my wife, 26 years. Whew. He needs Big John, Turtle Cove tackle. He's got the little John. Ebb Point only catches small fish. Great. Everybody's fooling around out there. I'm so glad you guys are on my show. You guys are like up and coming. What are you laughing? Tell me what you're reading on your phone. I love this stuff.
Just the funny comments.
Wombat's going crazy in the chat.
Yeah, he is a good guy, Wombat. I like it. Listen, to all you young cats out there fishing and doing your thing, you guys are the best. Without you guys, this industry doesn't go forward. And to the generations coming behind you, the same thing. It was the time when I was a young cat and I was popping those rocks like I could jump on them like nothing. Today I could barely keep my balance on a pebble on the beach. But anyway, other than that, but it's good stuff. I love to see young people in this business such as yourselves. You guys are doing it right. Earlier, I know we had Juan. What was that?
Juan Gonzalez.
Yeah, Juan Gonzalez had donated some money. Ronnie M donated tonight.
Thank you, guys.
And I wanted to say thank you. Also, Ronnie M donated twice
Aw.
tonight. Willie J also, thank you so much.
Looking
Guys, we
forward
do
to the
work
tourney.
off of simple little chat.
Super chats.
Yeah, super chats.
Super
If you want to
stickers.
donate, the money that I get, it's not like we get enough super chats. We were flying to Hawaii during the week. No. So we basically save the money during the year, and around September, just before October, before my tournament starts, we take that money out and we use it all for the tournament. It's why Mr. Poseidon feels he has some of the best, most fun tournaments out there, because there's money for the surfcaster in this. This isn't just a small prize tournament. I invest a lot of money in this, my own money too, and I do it for the love of you guys. I really do. Got to believe me, me and my wife, we've never had kids. We had our tribulations and tries and all that good stuff, but we just can't make the baby. Well, we can make each other come like motherfuckers. But anyway, other than that, excuse my language, let's not go too far. When you can make Stelios laugh like that, you know you said a good joke. But anyway, Stelios is going, this guy's nuts. We shouldn't have been on the show, Jack. Other than that, I thank you guys so much. I want to still
Bobby
continue.
Gatz says he just ordered a pack on Instagram.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Bobby Gatz, thank you so much
Thanks,
for
Bobby.
ordering. Yeah, I think you'll be happy with that. So tonight we're going to give away this right here. I had mentioned to the guys that I was saving this for the show. I'm going to be giving away this. Go ahead, Stelio. I see you reaching for something.
Oh,
I'm just reading the chat.
reading
damn
the
it.
chat.
You have 2 buttons on. Two. Now you have 3.
Sorry.
I saw
Don't
a quick
worry.
comment here about
Go ahead.
putting a little groove
Collar?
in the back to tie bucktails on, a collar or whatever. I
Right.
mean, we actually have had people try to tie bucktails on, like it works just fine. But I know what you're talking about. In the future, if we do release these jigs next summer, to make it a little easier, we probably will do a mold with a groove in it. So if you guys did want to, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna release them with. You'd probably have to buy them like this and remove the plastic, but then you could tie your bucktail on there if you wanted to do that.
Remove the silicone.
Yeah.
So tell me, if you were to make with the tails on, would you have to get a hook with a longer shaft on it a little bit, or does that work like that just fine?
Can you just repeat that? What were
With
you
the
asking?
tail, you said you were going to put a tail on the end of that, right? Guys were looking to put their tails. What did you just say?
Silicone skirt or bucktail.
Yeah, so like the guy asked if we were gonna put a collar. So I guess I don't know. Maybe you wanted to tie your own bucktail hair on it, but yeah. So I mean, in the future, when these do release with these skirts to every shop, they will have a collar on them, and then that would be easy for you to do. Right now, if you tie bucktail on this, it's just going to sit straight back. You know, it's not going to flare out.
There you go.
Answer is no.
It's a beautiful thing, baby. All right, so where do you guys see yourself in 5 years from now? I want to ask that because you guys are new, so please don't say anything like Jeff Bezos or something. I'm going to just shut down the whole live stream if you do that. But anyway. So where do you guys see yourselves in 5 years? I mean, you know, you got to be in this too because like Jack mentioned earlier, you guys both have a passion in this business. Obviously, if you're going to make it your business, you got to make it a living too. You have to make money to survive. And at the same time, hopefully you'll still have that love for fishing and continue to go. But where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I mean, I guess we could each individually.
Yeah.
I mean, business-wise, I think right now with all the things people have asked us about and like all the ideas we have, like this product alone, there's unlimited variations that we can do for this product. There's unlimited plastic shapes. There's even ideas that we discussed that are very interesting like this that that just aren't out yet and we are working on. So I think there's just going to be a bigger range of products, and I think we're going to be helping a lot more people catch fish really and just going down the same line we've been going down the last couple of years.
And I like how you say that when you say we're going to help a couple of people catch fish, which is, you know, for me, myself, I might not help people catch fish, but I definitely help people get together in the fishing world. And that's what I try to accomplish most. I really have a love for that. I've been doing it since a kid as far as throwing parties and everything. I always made sure that it was the best. And money always runs the show, but God damn it, is that money hard to come by. So, you know, I do the best I can. I hope you guys are going to be at the challenge this year, at least in Jersey, the one I'm throwing this year. It'll be great to see you guys there. And we're going to have a lot of great prizes this year. Jersey, I think it's $25,000. And in Montauk, being it's my 5th annual, I've grown it to the point of we're going to have $60,000 in cash and prizes. I know my flyers that are out. There's a few shops that have my flyers. I was down in your shop that you mentioned earlier. That's the only one carrying your new stuff, which is headquarters. What's it called, Fisherman's? I was down there. They got my flyers. Check out the shop next time. And if you don't see it on the counters, just as you're walking out, take a look in the garbage. They might be in there, you know.
Oh, no.
But other than that, no, I'm kidding. Those guys were real cool to me. And hopefully they're going to invest and be on this year's jacket in Jersey. Nice. But tell me, other than that, how you guys like to finish it off. I don't want to have you on here just once, ever. I know you guys are going to be around for a while, a lot longer than I'm going to be alive, but as long as I'm on and I have this show, I want you kids back on here. I think you guys are doing the right thing in the community. Like I said, you have really great product. But before you tell everybody what you're gonna tell them. Let's do that giveaway right now, honey. Right?
Oh, all right. I gotta set that up.
Want to rig one too?
Yeah, I mean, if nothing's going on. Yeah, guys, I can just run you through rigging it real quick if you want.
Yes.
While you're...
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Go ahead,
So
go ahead.
here's the way you rig these things, guys. I was gonna take one apart here, but I'm not doing that, guys. I want the guy to get this via fresh pack for him. So go ahead, show us that.
So the easiest way to do it is when you get your pack is really to just pick maybe a weight you want. It can be any weight, and all you're really just going to do is just screw that on, just so you have some leverage on the bait.
Put that in the middle of the camera, right there. Up a little higher, just to know that'll be your base point.
There you go.
Cool. And then on your plastic, as you can see, that back notch is for our 5/0 hook, so you don't have to guess where it comes out of your plastic,
That's
right?
awesome.
A lot of guys, when they get them, they rig them and they use that back piece, but it ends up there. But I'm going to show you that you have to really screw it on there 5-6 times. But anyways, yeah. So you take your plastic.
I love the way you do have those two little nipples sticking up. I would call them very nice.
Yep. So there's a little cavity in the front there, and really what you're going to do with your hook point is you're just going to find the center of that, and you're just going to run it down. And then the lighting isn't the best right here, but you can see there's a little stack tackle logo, but there's like a textured scale pattern on the top half, and then the bottom half, there's really nothing. It's just flat.
I want to also mention to the guys, the top where you said that you pass it, there's like a cavity in there, right? So I want you guys to know that, yeah, that's nice. You see how that is, guys? It really helps you center the hook because they make it. I know a lot of them are flat. They're a little tougher to get in there, but when you got something to start you off like that, awesome. Please continue, man.
So I like to tell people, just imagine, I mean, our baits aren't the most opaque, but imagine you're running the hook right down the center part, right? That's why you follow that scale pattern. And if you do that, you're going to end up popping out on that second pull back. It's a tougher plastic, so sometimes you really got to push on it, but once you get there, you just pop it right out. And then you're going to push up, and it's going to cover up that.
Bring it closer to the camera.
So once you push it up, it's going to cover up that screw lock, right?
Right.
So from there, then that's when you take it and you screw it. They're going to go 5, 6, 7 times, depending how hard you really push down on it. But it's going to end up being flush.
Yeah. I want you to go through one of those turns really slow. Because, guys, watch that window for me, honey, please.
And, guys, with the profile of this bait, too, you don't have to worry about ripping it when you're going around the hook there, right? So
he's flipping that around the hook, guys. You guys got to know this. Because when he does it quick, you don't really see it. So how many times you're going to flip it around, you said, total? About 4 or 5?
5 or 6 times.
5 or 6, guys.
Yep. So
look at that. Nice.
But then the advantage of having that screw lock on there, obviously if fish short strikes it, it's not going to move anywhere, right?
Nice.
So you're not going to have a problem.
Sweet.
And then
nice
you take
and
your
straight.
bait.
Good job.
You want to switch your weight or your color. That's a 1 ounce chartreuse. There's a 3/4 ounce white. You could switch that fast. You don't have to cut and retie. You don't have to re-rig your plastic. It's just that simple. You're
going to have to make us a little cup so we can put them in our bucktail bag so we can just pull those in and out.
Well, think about that.
Yeah, for the surf
you
bag.
can sell them like that, you know? And then we can have them. We can just put them in and out. But that's pretty cool, man. I think that is really, really cool. I know I'm not the only one to say that. It's why people know who you are right now. You made a nice product. Hey, honey, you want to show them that video I got?
I don't know which.
I want to show that video before they go.
Where?
I think it's the one with this. No. Stay down there. It's the one over here on the end, that one. Try that one right there. No, up, that.
This?
Yeah, that.
This?
That.
This one
Listen,
or this one?
That. Double click on that. Let's see, is that it?
Stop bait tackle.
Yeah, that's it. I want you to show that one.
This one
no,
here?
well.
Yeah. I want you guys to see this.
I don't.
This is one of your tackle shops. Can you bring that over, hon?
One stop in Atlantic City.
Yep.
Yeah. That was
We
pretty cool.
started a little series on our page this year where we're a lot of the shops we supply. We're going in, we're getting footage of the shop, talking to the manager, the owner, whoever's really there, and we're gonna start doing that with really try to hit every shop we supply eventually. But
Yeah, we just posted a good video of the tackle box and
I saw that. That was done with a drone too. That's pretty cool. I love that. Yeah, I got a drone too. I got actually the one behind me. I don't know if you could see it. This orange one. I forgot what they're called, honey. I don't know.
so you use it for fishing or mostly videography?
That was videography. I was planning it on using it, but now I got a DJI, you know, the Mavic, the 3-camera one. I got that one. So how do I do it? You know, people say, oh, you know, how do you fly it? I tell people buy a little cheap one, $45 on Amazon, and fly it in your house. If you can fly it in, because those are cheap ones. You can fly those in your house, no problem. It's when you bring them outside, a little wind will take those away like nothing. But in your house, they're perfect. So you fly in your house. If you could fly in your house without hitting things and keep them away, then you'll finally become good enough to take one outside that's expensive, your drone, and in a big area, you can fly it easily. You should have no problem. You get used to looking at your monitor and flying out of there, and it's good to go. I flew that one on, I can't tell you how many times. I had one accident. I was close to the ground, but it survived. No problem.
Here, you want me to try this video? See if
Go ahead.
it works?
Yeah, guys, let's see if this works.
Turn that off, Eric.
Sure, honey.
See if
She hates me, but anyway.
see if this works. Hold on.
Kenny, she hates me.
We got screwy heads. You can't go wrong with this thing. Let me tell you something. Pink, white, and black. Pink, white, and black is the #1 for bass fishing, especially here in Atlantic City. Especially the part I love about this, you can mix match the pink, the white body with the black head, or just all in solid. And when you want something heavier, all you gotta do is twist it off and put the new one on. How much better can you get this? You can't. And you go from what sizes?
½ ounce, 3/4, 1, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, so 1/4 ounce increments.
This is the best thing on the market. And I tell you the reason why. When you get up there, you don't know how heavy you need it that night or that day. And this, the paddle tails and these 3 different colors, I honestly think we're carrying this stuff here. I saw it on the internet, and you came up with a really great product because you can change it, interchange it, deeper water, shallower water. We definitely have them in 3 different colors. Look at this bubble gum, baby. The bite is on in Atlantic City. Interchangeable heads. This is exactly what this is about. Look at that.
Nice.
5 heads, 3 hooks, must-out ultra point hooks. Come get them here at One Stop Bait and Tackle.
Yeah, well, at least we know who took the pink ones, right? Yeah, man. So what is that shop down there?
That's One Stop in Atlantic City.
Okay, how are they? Good shop, I guess. You guys deal with them all the time, right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Got it from Stack Bait and Tackle. Head on down there. Make sure you pick up some of their product and get out there and go fishing. Have a great time. But right now we're going to do that
Oh, okay.
giveaway here. So we'll give away this.
Alright.
You know what, Stelio?
Where's the giveaway?
I bought some stuff from you guys. I bought another Laurel. You gave me one. And
Now what? You can't find
I think I
something.
gave you a metal lip.
what's that?
I gave you a metal lip.
Yeah, I you know what?
What?
I have another bag downstairs, honey.
Oh,
And I got a funny feeling that one's in there.
okay.
Yep. Sorry, guys. We're not going to be giving away that one today. But I'll have it for another show down the future, that's for sure.
Okay.
Let's see what else. I got this box right here. I got this one right here. Let me see this.
So, but anyway, you've got what for the giveaway again? Mr. P?
No, I don't have it here, guys. It's got to be downstairs. I got a
So
couple
what do
of
you have
bags of
there?
stuff.
You have that?
Yeah, so I'm going to give away this right now. Sorry, this is all I got.
All righty.
Stack
Here
tackle.
we go.
Here we go. Good luck to the winner.
And the winner is...
You read off the name.
Pull it up here. We have Striker 146.
Striker 146. Striker
Striker
146. Are you out there clear for
146.
takeoff on Jones Beach Field 6? New Jersey, Island Beach State Park, your landing point. Please take off.
Striker 146.
There
Now,
you
what,
go.
Ronnie, why are you saying next already?
Ronnie's like, okay, let's give him that 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hey, where are you, buddy? 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's ring it again, honey.
That's it. All right.
Ring it again.
So we have now.
Come on, this sounds like a circus
That.
over here, Ro. Come on, let's get it on. Who is that? Read that.
And now we have.
Eric
Okay.
Cabrera.
Eric Cabral,
I think he
7-8.
was on. Let's see. Can you get the marker out of the way so I could see the people or even on?
Eric Cabral.
Eric
7-8.
Cabral, if you're there, let's go, let's go. Here we go. 10. I'm going to give this one quick. 9. Come on, Eric Cabral. I thought you were on earlier. 6.
I don't remember that name.
5. 4. 3. Honey, I can't see.
Oops.
Let's go. 2. 1. All right, let's do it again. He was here. Yeah, he
my
was.
God. He
He
was.
was. I saw him earlier. He's right. Willie J's right.
Eric
All right, let's go to the
Cabral.
next. And the next.
Hold on.
You'd think if people would be jumping at these like it was the Beatles coming out of their car in New York City in 1964. But anyway.
Okay. And we have now
Jay Flynn.
Oh, Jay Flynn. Jay Flynn, Jay Flynn.
Jay Flynn, are you out there? Move the thing, honey.
Hold on, let me get this. Jay Flynn.
Jay Flynn, are you out there? He's always on every week.
I know.
Every week.
Professor's like, just
10,
pick me.
9,
Ah,
8, 7, 6,
Nicholas,
5, 4, 3,
Nicholas,
2,
Professor.
1.
Aw.
Sorry. Let's go.
He's
Next.
fishing. These
Next.
people are
Next.
fishing.
Next. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. And who is this?
Oski, but Oski's not out there. Oski Striper Life. Are you
never
out there,
know.
Oski?
Oski could
Oh,
be out
boy.
there. Hello.
Oski. All right, here we go. Eric Cabrera is there now.
Oh,
Eric, we got rules
man.
here. You should have been here, Eric. We were calling you. Here he is.
Oh,
Oski's
man.
there.
There's Oski. Woohoo.
Don't worry. You get him next time, Eric. I'm sorry for that.
What
Got to
are we
be
gonna
on when we
do?
call him. That's the
I
rules.
know. Antagonizing
Yeah,
lures.
just to let you know,
Everybody
Stelios
wins.
is laughing at you. I saw him on the phone. No, I'm only kidding. Guys,
What?
just want to let you both guys know, thank you so much for coming on to the show. We appreciate you much for the
Yeah.
support. I also want to say that these guys, you got a chance to get them in the bonus boxes. They'll be in a couple of bonus boxes
Nice.
in not a couple, about a quarter of the boxes in Montauk and a quarter of the boxes in Jersey. They'll be representing in both areas. I think their stuff is dynamite. Go ahead, hon.
It's a lot of nice comments. Delco Joe saying these kids are respectful and great. Happy to see. Hope they crush. Turtle Cove Tackle saying very impressive young guys. Their products are fantastic. Wish you much success. All right. Some advice from the professor. Don't let the money make you guys. Stay solid and keep fishing together. Don't let business kill you. Kill your passion. Vasilios Zanides.
Yasu Vasilios.
Their product is great. Love being able to switch weight, and the jigs swim great.
There you go. Bluff
So
Lures.
there you go.
That's a great idea. Bluff Lures also another great guy out there. Makes plastics products. Makes it easy with the switching of the
Yep.
tails also.
Rick Talaferro,
Thanks.
love it. Can't wait to get my hands on some. Thanks, guys. Very, very cool.
And also, I want to mention that Bluff Lures also will be a sponsor in the bonus boxes in Montauk also. Thank you for that, buddy. God bless you. Turtle Coves, we're doing the numbers. Kenny.
Who's starting to put numbers in?
Yeah. All right, so that's it
Thank
for
you
now.
guys
That's it for
so
this week,
much.
guys. Thank you so much once again. Stelios, thanks a lot, brother. Thanks a lot, Jack. Peace,
Congrats
guys.
on
There
5
you
years.
go. Like they showed, congratulations to Oski, winner of this week's giveaway. Gentlemen, thank you again, and we'll be in contact again. Hopefully, maybe we can get you on. We're going to do a couple of shows with more than just one guest on, maybe people who are going to be in the bonus box. Get you
Nice.
back on the show. I hope you guys do really great. I mean, like most of the guys are saying, real professionalism coming out from two young cats. But I know you guys are going to go to the bar now, spend your money on titty bars over there.
What the
Do a bunch of
hell?
cocaine
No,
tonight
but he
and
does.
Don't
Nobody's
do
doing
that. You'll ruin your business.
You're so
All right, I'm
stupid.
just kidding, guys.
Bobby Gatz says, great show. Thank you, Stack Tackle.
Bobby, thanks,
like the
buddy.
live. Thank you, guys.
Let's go, let's go.
Thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you, guys. God bless. Man,
Peace
anything
out,
you want to say?
everybody.
Anything to anybody before you go?
Shout outs.
To you guys,
Shout
anybody?
out Wombat. Shout out Bluff.
There you go.
If Anthony's in here, shout out
Go
Go
Deep,
Deep, Mom
Go
Talk, for hooking
Yeah,
us
go
up.
deep, right there, baby. Right
Nice.
there. Go deep. I love that guy too. Anthony's awesome. All right, guys. Thanks again. See everybody next week. Let's go.
See you
Water
next
cake.
time. Peace out, everybody.
Peace out. Let's go. Let's go.